Welcome to Teach Together Try, students. Today we are looking at writing directions. Writing directions is our focus, and our learning objective is this. The learning objective is the student, you, can write directions using compass points. And here is our success criteria. Here's how that might look. For example, if you're going to start off at the X, you would move 2 east, so 1, 2, and then you might go 4 south. So you're here now, aren't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 4 south, and then let's finish it off with 2 west. So if you're down here, 1 west and 2 west, and that is where you'd finish. So let's have a look at how that's going to look in practice. So here we go. Here's a directional path that I want you to write out, and you can see there's a bunch of X's through a bit of a chart here, and I'm going to show you exactly how I want you to do it. So this is the teaching phase. We're in the teaching phase, so you can just relax and learn. Here we go. We're going to start at this X and we're going to finish at that X. We're going to actually start at this X and finish at that X. And you can see I've just drawn in those arrows because I know some of you might want to start here. No, I want you to start at this X and I want you to end at this X. Okay, don't end at the end at the X. What the end is pointing to, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go. Now this compass point should help you out. So I've got that there for us. Right, so the first movement is from this X to this X. I repeat, it's from this X to that X, which is southeast, because it's going like this, isn't it? It's going there to there, which is that direction. So we would call that southeast. And it's actually 1 southeast. Right, so we're here now, and then we go 1, 2, east. Okay, and so we're here now, and then we go 1, 2, south. Okay, and so we're here now, and we go 1, which direction is this? It's a mixture of these, isn't it? It's this direction. We call that southwest. Then we go 1 this way, which is a mixture of directions. Again, it's this one, which we call southeast. And we actually go another southeast, don't we? Oh, so you know what I should have said? Instead of saying another southeast, I should have just made this 2 southeast, and I'm going to fix that up now. And so you can see all of this here, that's just really reflected by this here, 2 southeast. Okay, so we're here now. We go across here quite a bit, don't we? We go 1, then we go 2, then we go 3, and that means we go 3 this way, isn't it? So we call that 3 east. Okay, we're here now. We just go 1 down, but we don't say down, do we? We say south. So that's 1 south. And then we go 1, 2 to the end, which is this direction, which is, I wonder if you know, 2 southeast, and we're finished. And here on the side are all our directions written out nicely, and that's of course what I'm looking for you to give me. You can separate them with commas or put them in a list. I'm not fussed, but I want those that type of clarity, clearness in your directions. And here's a better arrow just there. There's your directions. Okay, let's do one together. And again, remember, we're going to start at this X, not the word start, but at the actual X, and we're going to end at this X, not the word end, but the actual X. And here's our compass, and we're definitely going to need that. Okay, now you tell me, what are our first moves? We're going to start here, and then we go 1, 2 this way. So that's 2. 2 what direction? Hope you worked out that's 2 east. And we go down. What about this one? We go 1 down, don't we? We don't say down, however. We say 1 what? Can you tell me? 1 south. Good. Now here's a tricky bit. Look at this. We actually go... I know what you're going to think. You're going to think we're going to go doing. No, the X's show a path, and we've got to hit all the X's, so it's got to be a continual path. So we are going to go 1 this way, which is what? Can you tell me? Hope you worked out that is 1 southeast. But then, because we've got to hit all the X's, guys, then we're actually going to go 1 this way, which is this direction here, which is, do you know? 1 southwest. And then we go quite a bit this direction, don't we? Alright, can you count it with me? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 this way. And what would we call that? Hope you will get it's 4 east. Then we we're here now, aren't we? Then we're going to just go 2 down, aren't we? 1, 2, so we'd call that, do you know? Tell me. Right, that's 2 south. And I go 1 across here, which equals 1 east. Now you tell me, I feel like I'm doing too much work. We're going to go 1 up here. What's that? What's that direction? It's this one, isn't it? It's this direction. Right, we're going 1 northeast. I hope you worked that out. And now, look, we're going to go this way. 1 this direction. What's that going to be? It's this way, isn't it? You tell me. Can you work it out? 1 southeast, because it's between the south and the east. And all the way home, tell me what direction, how many? Here we go. You work it out. You work it out, and then I'll show you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the end, which means 4 what? 4 south. I hope that's what you got. You're going to have a go all by yourself now. And just something worth pointing out, when we've got to mix the north and the east, or we've got to mix the south and the east, or the south and the west, we always call it by the north or the south first. So for example, we never say east-south. We might say south-east. We never say west-north, but we might say north-west. So north and the south are the bosses, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay guys, here we are at the try phase, and you are going to try all by yourself. So you've probably been writing in your book already. I encourage you to continue writing in the book, and you might even want to get some grid paper and draw this chart out and stick it in. By all means, you're going to try it all by yourself. So pause me, have a go at that. You can write your directions down in your book or the like, and then you can see how you went. Okay, so make sure you've paused me. Okay, you should have paused me because I'm going to reveal the answers. Let's see how you went. You should have started here. You should have gone down 1, 2. So that should have been 2 south. Then you should have gone just 1 that direction, which should have been 1 southeast. 1, 2, 3 this direction. 3 northeast. 1, 2 this direction. 2 east. 1, 2, 3 this direction. 3 south. 1 this direction. 1 southwest. 1, 2, 3, 4 this direction. 4 southeast. And then 1 south. Okay team, I hope that has been useful. Thank you for watching Teach Together Try. The learning objective was that the student can write directions using compass points, and the success shower is your recording material like 2 east, 4 south and 4 west. And I hope that you have done that and it has been correct. Thank you very much.